Soon everyone, welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile, Breach League Hardcore. Last episode we ended up completing Act 4 and today we need to finish up probably Act 1 today. I'm actually going to drop Hatred. I think I want to pick up Grace and Determination together for the extra armor. I don't know how much of a difference it's really gonna make, but from my understanding we should be trying to stack up as much armor as we can. It's probably best for our build to stack up as much as we can. I'm assuming if we run Grace and Determination together in the late game, we can probably have somewhere around 40,000, 30 to 40,000 armor. That can mitigate probably up to like what, 3,000 damage. Obviously for bigger hits, it can mitigate a maximum of 3,000 damage, which honestly isn't too much. Say you take a 10,000 hit, you can only mitigate 3,000 of it, so you're still gonna take 7,000 damage. I'm really starting to feel like armor is in a bad spot right now. Like the more I think about it, the more messed up it seems. Whatever, man, we're already committed. It's too late, okay? Hopefully max block saves us in those situations and we just don't take giant hits. I don't know. We're gonna have endurance charges and fortify and block and armor. I am hoping that's enough. I mean, we're stacking all the defenses at that point, right? Obviously we could try and increase our endurance charges. That's an option. Like really stack up on charges. We can get somewhere close to 5 or 6 charges if we, really invested into it. I don't know if it's worth it. 5 endurance charges would be like 20% straight physical mitigation. That is pretty good, now that I think about it. And combined with Warlord's Mark, I suppose that's the way to go in hardcore. Yeah, that actually sounds kind of good. 5 charges for 20% mitigation. Potentially 6 charges if we were to get the one extra endurance charge in Act 2 Bandits. Maybe that's how we do it, and in combination with armor, that should make armor a lot more effective, really. Hopefully. So the idea is we do straight mitigation. We're still gonna die to elemental. There's no way around it, right? That just depends on life pool and what can we do with life pool. We're gonna go belly of the beast and then hope for the best, right? If we're gonna go armor, we're gonna try our best to make it work. What that means is, like, I heard someone commented like the armor formula is pretty shitty at this point, at least in this state in Path of Exile. I went up and I kind of read up on it, and yeah, it doesn't seem too good. If you get hit by something huge, there's no way about it. You're just gonna get, real messed up. But that's what block is for, right? We're still stacking our defensive layers: block, armor, charges, fortify. I mean, that's, as a melee character, I mean, that's sort of, I wouldn't say everything that we've got, but I mean, we're throwing the kitchen sink here. So if that's not enough, I mean, that's it, right? That's probably all we can afford, though. I can't afford more defensive options. We don't really have the money. We don't have the build. We have the surrender. It should be able to, or we don't have the surrender, but we're gonna try for the surrender, and that should take us really far if we can afford it. Even Lionized Remorse is pretty decent. I think it's called Lionized Remorse. The tower shield. It seems pretty good. Oh man, we're taking spiky damage. What's going on? Is there bleeding maybe? Might have been. I wasn't paying attention just now. That could have killed me. Gotta be careful in hardcore. Can't take stupid damage. It's really punishing. Okay, got a couple Couple splinters. The more currency we get, the better, you know? We have to save up as much as we can. I'm still spending money. Like I said that our goal is to save up enough for the surrender, but I'm still going out spending money. Like today I spent 6 chaos on a Doriani's invitation. And that's the belt that gives us a decent amount of resistances. It gives us some damage. That's it, I suppose. But that's necessary for us because we need resistances really bad. Right now I'm sitting on 76, 75, 70. That's with really shitty rings. But once we put on the Formless Inferno, we're gonna get minus 30 fire resist. We're only sitting at 84. It's not that high at all. So we kind of have to watch out for stuff like that. Boots. I want armor boots.
I've seen one or two of those.
So we gotta be careful with the resistances. Not having enough resistances is probably one of the major things that could just straight up kill you. You know. Is this sword any good? No. Wow, this sword is absolutely terrible.
Well.
Why is the Restless Passion so good? Oh, well, this sword has no physical damage, so there's that. And even the elemental damage isn't that much. Okay, fair enough. Honestly, like, even at this point, I still haven't found an upgrade for the Restless Passion. It's doing very fair damage, you know, given its level. It's a level 55 weapon, I believe. We're level 61 now. Well, I guess we're not that far ahead. But I was thinking, you know, maybe at this point we would have found a suitable upgrade. But our weapon is giving us some pretty nice perks. So I'm enjoying that. I'm glad I found the Restless Passion in my inventory. I feel like I got a little lucky there. I think I had 2 at one point, and I traded it in for the, you know, the prophecy that lets you trade in 5 unique items. Oh, is there corrupting blood here? Why was I bleeding? 13 stacks of bleeding. Something doesn't feel right. Class 10. Oh no! I missed that one. Damn it. Yo, those hands are important, you know. They're a source of splinters. Not as much as when we were playing the Siege Ballista build. Here we actually have a chance against the rare monsters. But still, I would really like to open up those hands as often as possible, really. We should go pick up that extra passive point. At this point, it's pretty important to have. So we should take the time to do that. Detonate nearby corpses. Contains 2 additional silver coins. This better be worth it, man.
You there. A moment.
The detonating corpses part is pretty annoying. Alright, I think we're good. I guess gratuitous violence. I don't know if it detonates corpses to explode for blood, right? I'm assuming that causes their corpse to explode. Maybe? And if it does, I guess that's actually really good for Detonate Dead. Or against bosses who use Detonate Dead. Do they have corpses? I don't think they have a corpse anymore. Maybe not. Those look like corpses, but the blood seems to indicate that they're not there anymore. I actually think gratuitous violence causes Detonate corpse. Oh no! That essence could have been good. Or we could have corrupted it for something, you know, decent. Okay, I need to drag more packs into this guy, because clearly this isn't working. Oh no, it's good. He's gonna die. Okay. 6 additional items is fine by me. Don't mind if I already did. Now I have to keep an eye out. Once we hit a level 60 zone, we have to start using our Alcorbs on white amulets. If we get something good, we can sell it. If we don't, we can turn it into a chaos recipe. Additionally, now this is only for the white amulets. If we find any jewels, belts, rings, and so on, we definitely should keep them unidentified and try to do the 2 chaos recipes. It'll definitely, I think it'll be worth it at this stage in the game where like not too many people are buying stuff anymore. I mean, it's almost, we're literally a month away from the end of the league, right? I think the league ends on the 24th or something. On February 24th, obviously.
Hello.
So I feel like we're in that stage of the game where people are, you know, slowing down. They're not playing as much anymore. They're not buying as much anymore. Today, like I bought, where is it? I bought the Doriani's Invitation. There were only 2 physical Doriani's Invitation on the market. Now, admittedly, it is, you know, a drop that comes from Atziri, right? So if you, maybe not many people are fighting Atziri anymore. I can't imagine. Like, I would think that people will be farming Atziri at this point in time, but whatever, man. Like, but yeah, there's only 2 Doriani's Invitation. It's just there's not as many active users on hardcore anymore. Or either that, or it's just Doriani's is semi rare, maybe. I don't know. But it's so cheap, it can't possibly be rare. So my guess is that just not many people farming Atziri, not many people using the shops, not many people online. I don't know. But now's probably a good time where we have to try and make wealth through our own means, without having to rely on others. And by rely on others, I mean, like, you know, every time you find a decent item, you place it on the public tab, you put it on the shop, somebody's interested in your gems, your wares, or whatever, right? And they come buy it for you. No, now we have to rely on vendor recipes and stuff. Not 100%. I'm sure there are still people who are willing to buy, you know, decent priced items on the market. However, assassinate the target, keep a hostage. Okay. Oh god. But I feel like, you know, chaos recipe is probably a lot more important now. So now's a good time, I suppose. Now's a pretty good time. UnID'd chaos recipe, UnID'd regal recipes, stuff like that. We're still not at the regal stage yet, but we'll get there. Okay, where are we? Submerged passage. I'd really like to complete Act 1 this episode. Act 1 this episode, Act 2 next episode. Act 3 and 4 are going to take 2 each. Actually, no. Act 3 is going to take... No. No, I'm going to backtrack a little. So Act 1 this episode. We're going to do the lab next episode. Act 2 the following episode. Act 3 is going to take 2 episodes. Act 4 is going to take 1 episode, because what we're going to do is we're going to get the passive point, and then we're going to farm Dried Lakes a bit, and then we're going to go straight into maps, because I need to get back to my Atlas. I miss my Atlas, man. I want to get back to the shenanigans that we were up to before, now with a better, tankier build that also sucks people off. I mean, that's what we do, right? We suck them off. Shouldn't phrase it like that, but suck them in. Oh god, what's happening? I actually prefer it if I were to move super slow, because we do so much damage. Alright. See, we're still not knockbacking enough where they stay in our vacuum. That's just how it is, I suppose. Oh, yes! We want the chaos drops, as many chaos as we can. It is of utmost importance. I can't stress that enough. We need currency so badly. We'll take it in any way, you know. I'll take anything. We're like the Path of Exile stripper right now. Like I'll take anything. You want me to take off my armor? Do I need to take off? I'll take it off. We'll take off clothes for alt orbs. Well, maybe not. The Templar's already doing that. See, if we were the Templar, we could do that. We'll take off pants. for food. Please. What's this? Alright. Yeah, well, we don't want that to shotgun us, so we have to be a little careful. But so far so good. Obviously the ledge is a pretty easy place. You know. Sometimes it's like your dad's telling you, it's like, oh, the world is full of dangers. Yeah, but that ain't the ledge. The ledge is like the playground. Like if you want to play around, just have a good time. You know, it's like a game of laser tag. This is the equivalent, you know, the ledge. Just have some fun, man. That's what this area is for. Oh god, Ash breaches are insane though. What's with this quantity? Okay, I see 3 hands. We have to get that. 1, 2, 3. And we're just absolutely destroying everybody with gratuitous violence. I actually have to turn off items because I can't see shit. This is insane. Okay. Is there something at the bottom? Okay. I mean, this is how we get currency, I guess. Like right here. Here we go. Show me the money. We need to do something about our item filter. Like this isn't okay. This is not okay. I'm not okay with this. What? I can't see anything. This has never happened before in my years of playing. Well, it has, you know, like pre-item filter or something, but not for a long time. Alright, this guy has 2 essences. Like, you know this guy's probably dope as fuck. So let's be a little careful. Let's just drag everybody into him. Have them explode all over. There you go. Just explode all over him. We probably have the dirtiest build of the game, you know? Just suck them in and have them explode all over each other. Suck them dry. Alright, cool. I need you to be my lucky totem today. Okay, everyone says you bring good luck. So I'm gonna carry. No, Kudoku! You have failed me. We did level up though. Level 62. It means I can take this jewel socket, which is a very, very big deal. Because that means we get another 6% knockback. So,
I've traveled inland.
and we get a passive point. Sweet. Let's do a sail. What's this sword? Attack speed. I don't know. Maybe not. None of these are all that good. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. Got a couple essences. Okay, now like I was saying, we should be able to use a new jewel. 15% increased physical damage seems pretty good. Attack speed with swords, life. I mean, we get the most benefit out of this one. Maybe let's use this instead. Life, attack speed, knockback. We don't increase our damage, but I'm okay with this. And then we also have another passive point, so we need another jewel. Do I want to go around like this? Or up like, no, we can go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go up. Eventually I want to connect this, and then I want to refund like some of these nodes, like damage while holding a shield. We don't really need that. I would refund this stuff. And then maybe yeah, and then join it up like this. So we would be able to refund 1, 2, 3, 4 points. That's not bad. We wouldn't refund that. Okay. And we would refund all this too. Okay, okay. Anyways, let's get back into it. Let's finish Act 1 today. Let's finish Act 1. 10 minutes to finish Act 1? It's cutting a little close. Maybe let's just do our best. We're at 2600 HP now though, or 2577, almost 2600. So that's pretty good. I think we want to be at least 3000 HP when we get into like Act 3 or something. Like when we get into maps, we want to be at 3000 HP. When we get into like yellow maps, we probably want to be at like 4000, 4500. If we're lucky, 5000. Oh my god, what's with the pack size here? Holy crap. Alright, we're good now. I know there was a hand back there, but I'm spinning. And I can't let go of the button. Because if I do, I don't know what'll happen to me. So let's just keep going. We had almost, how many stacks? Like 7 stacks of corrupting blood on us. Or bleed, I don't know. Ultimate Toll causes a lot of bleeding and I don't understand why. It would help if I could read the skills, but if I did, I would have to once again stop spinning. We can't do that. Okay, let's level some gems. These are all gems I am willing to level. Yep. I don't think we have any more gems which are like which require us to stop the leveling process. So I don't have to watch out for that anymore. Thank God, because I kept forgetting. Now we just have to focus on, you know, getting as much EXP as possible, getting as much money as possible. And it's funny how like my goals have changed a little since just 2 weeks ago. Like 2 weeks ago, my goal was get as many challenges as possible. Now that's still one of my priorities, but now I'm like, not only do I want to get my challenges going, but I really want this build to work. And in order for this build to work, we're gonna need to be spending a lot of money. We're gonna need to be farming a lot, right? There's a lot of work to be done here. Oh God. What's with those bleeding stacks? What happened? Okay, which one's my staunching class? The second one? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Somehow they blew up. I'm assuming there was there's not corrupting blood, but the bloodline which cause bleeding when they die.
It's to be a cage
I
fight.
forget what it's called.
I can live with that.
It's to be a cage fight then. Okay. Now once again, we gotta remember that next episode we are going to be getting our cruel ascendancy. Ooh, this is a good way for us to experiment, actually. Okay, so do corpses explode when we use gratuitous violence? That's the question. And what we'll do is we'll just keep killing things until the necromancer can't revive anymore. That'll essentially tell us, right? So I can do this. Can you still revive? Yes. Come on now. Only one guy left. Yeah, I think the corpses get destroyed, clearly, right? He can't revive anymore. That is super cool.
God bless you on this fine
I'd like to do your mission, Elrion, but it's just... There's no time. I need some water, though. We gotta go fast. I'm even contemplating... I'm seriously considering skipping the ship graveyard quest. Because I want to get to Act 3. Or at the very least, I want to kill Mervil. Maybe I'll kill Mervil, and on my off time, like outside of recording, I'll finish the graveyard quest. It's a quick quest, but it's just, it takes up time, you know? And right now, our focus is progression. And it's just that passive points, with this build, like, everything matters. Like, the jewel sockets matter, the passive points matter. We need to get as much as we can. So it's just, it's a very starved build, or it's a very, it's a costly build. Is that the best way to phrase it? In the sense that we need a lot of skill points, we need a lot of jewel sockets, we need a lot of everything. Let's just say expensive. Expensive in many ways, not just in cost. Alright. This motherfucker is going down. I hate necromancers, man. Good. Never liked you much anyways. Oh, we need to get to the prison though. Please. Oh, here it is. Soul Eater. Soul Eaters are always pretty big problems, but we seem to have dealt with that fine. What's our knockback now? 85%. 85% is pretty respectable, I think.
I recognize that pretty face. Grand Arena. Theology.
Piety. Piety, piety. Just running off. Okay. Do I have to be worried about Brutus? Maybe? He does a lot of physical damage. I am probably gonna get hit by a slam, so the question becomes, will the slam kill me? I mean, we have 11,000 armor, which would mitigate 1,100 damage. So if he were to do a 3,000 damage hit, we could probably mitigate like 30% of it. Alright, let's just see, man. We have Fortify. He kinda hurts. I'll admit to that. Not just a little, he hurts quite a bit actually. We're kinda dodging his slam. Interestingly enough. Ooh. Let's just keep our flasks up. Let's at least stay at 20,000. That was... I don't know if that was us mitigating the damage or just him never being able to hit us. In a way, that might be the same thing, but... that was easy enough. Okay. Let's go back and sell this shit. I think... oh... Dex and int. Ah, it doesn't matter.
Hello.
It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we get at all, because we can't skip amulets. Or we can't wear different amulets. Nothing too interesting. Alright, Brutus complete. I think I'm gonna skip the ship graveyard. And go for... ah, shit, man. Let's just try to do it all. 40-minute episode. Go. 40-minute episode. I was hoping it would be 30 minutes. I want to record another one after this, but I guess I don't mind extending it a little bit further. Still, we are blasting through the zones quite easily. I'm surprised we were that successful with Brutus. I mean, we're not even running Hatred anymore, right? It's mostly just Cyclone and counterattacks, and we're still having so much success. Is it the weapon? Maybe. The Wrestle's Passion seems pretty good for this build, even though it's not exactly like a, you know, end game unique item. It seems to be serving our purposes pretty well, which is cool because, you know, a lot of times people say, oh, this unique item, it's trash, nobody would ever use it. But it's like, well, you take it in this situation, you know, this point between early Cruel and mid Merciless, and we're, you know, we're giving it its fair usage, right? It's had a good run. I'm ready for a new weapon, admittedly, but unfortunately we still can't find anything that fits, so, or we can't find anything that's better. Obviously we shouldn't just look at tooltip DPS. Like the 68, what was it? 64% increased damage? That's not necessarily true, right? Okay, I'm gonna straight up skip that guy. I don't need this shit in my life. Because you only get 64% increased damage if you do not have frenzy charges. And most of the time we probably always have frenzy charges. So it's like, okay, yeah, there isn't that 64%, but the fact that we have frenzy charges means we get 12% more, which is also pretty good. Is 12% more better than 64% increased damage? Only if you have 600% increased damage already. In which case 12% more is another 60%. Yeah. That's one way to look at it. Do we have 600% increased damage? Hell no. I'd be surprised if we even had like 150%. So yeah, if you have 150%, 12% more is like what? 15, 17% more damage? 18? Or 18% increased damage? It's not that much. But it does affect our gratuitous violence. And that's probably more important than anything else. Alright, Mervil. 33 minutes. We can do this in 7 minutes, for sure. Alright, let's drag these fuckers together. This will be sweet. Level 1 Enfeeble. Curse coin. Oh, am I frozen? Please stop. Why am I so slow, dog? I think I should go sell my stuff. You want Enfeeble? I got Enfeeble. I mean, like, look at that. You still have people buying stuff. Just, it's not happening quite as often. Enfeeble. TY soon.
Another day in damnation.
Nothing too crazy here, but we did get an Elk Orb. We're sitting at 5 chaos. Big money. We're rolling, boys. How the hell are we gonna get 200 chaos? And it's probably not even 200 chaos anymore. Like, how much is a surrender shield? 400? It's insane. Insane in the brain. Oh god, look how slow we are when when we get chilled. It's insane. Not that I mind. If anything, it makes it so we don't have to move around as much to deal damage with Cyclone. We just spin in place. That's pretty cool, I guess. As you can see, a lot of damage is taking place when we block or when we take damage. Because Vengeance and Reckoning are fucking...
Let us speak of death.
They're carrying us right now. Actually, I don't know what's carrying us. It's a combination of things. But seriously, dog, like, where the fuck is the entrance to Marvel? Like, I am getting slightly impatient. Are we there yet? Oh, we're there. I'm so cold and lonely. I've seen that so many times, man. Do you think we can, if we were to dress like the rest? I mean, we're holding his sword. Do you think she would be like, oh, the rest, so you come back? Surprise, bitch! It's not. That's when we shank her. All right. Let's pretend to be the rest of. My sweet Mervil, I have returned to you. Yes, you're the Resso. I am also a Nigerian prince, and I want you to be part of my plan for 25% of my inheritance. You cool? Yeah, you're cool with that? Okay. In order for you to be part of my plan, or in order for you to be part of this plan and receive the money, please first send me the shipping costs. All you have to do is put $250 into a Target gift card. Thank you. Thank you. Mervil really shouldn't be a problem. What are my resistances at? 75%. Look, we're gonna be able to just absolutely crush her. Why are these statues so tanky, though? What's going on here? We're relying on counterattacks to kill her. Oh my god. The thing is, everything she does is a spell, and we don't have a spell block just yet. That's our biggest problem. Just, please. We're doing it. We're doing it. Drag them together. All together now. My daughter. Okay, we gotta drag out of these little pits of doom. Okay, Act 1 complete. 39 minutes as promised. Let's get back to town. So next episode, I think I want to do the Cruel Lab. Outside of recording, we're gonna go get those passive points from the ship graveyard. It should be a pretty easy thing. I don't think I need to record it. It's not that important and not that relevant. Like, that's not to say passive points aren't important, but it's like, we've done it before. There's no point in showing it. So that's actually it for this episode. Let's do one more ID. It is not a good item, so let's sell it. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Soon.